Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Life with Joey Cavo podcast. I am Joey Cavo. I am doing this brief promotion for the month of October, which I have now started to call Hotober. And the reason why I'm calling it Hotober is because I got a lot going on for the month of October. Starting from Monday, I have I got guests coming on that will amaze you, folks. Not just on YouTube, but also on the anchor.fm website, the anchor.fm / Life with Joey Calvo podcast itself. I mean, it's just amazing. It's just amazing. So this is going to probably be like a brief, brief broadcast. So hopefully, like I said, October is going to be Hotober. I mean, literally, it's going to be Hotober. Like I said, starting on Monday, I have just about every Monday set up that a podcast is going to come up. So please excuse the noise of either the recording, because I didn't mute everything as always, or the neighborhood because I have the window open. So Hotober, I cannot believe October is here. We are almost at the end of the year. I can't believe how great I've got it. I really can't believe how great I have this set up. I just cannot believe myself. And it all just came like trickling. So first of all, start with Monday. I am going to have a love and intimacy coach by the name of Jayna Swan. Very beautiful young lady. She's going to come on and we're going to chat about how she got to be a love and intimacy coach and talk other things. Then the following week, I actually met this woman, as crazy as it sounds, on a porn website. She's an adult artist. She also hosts a YouTube channel that I have promoted before. And she is promoting the band that she's working with. So Lexi Swarm, she's going to be here. And we're finalizing one of my favorite shows is Blue Bloods. And the season premiere, season 12, tomorrow night, is going to be, I have it on DVR, so I can't wait. But the other day was this actor's birthday. And I reached out to him. I said, first of all, happy birthday. I said, listen, I do this podcast. I said, would you like to come on? He got back to me. He said, I'd be happy to do it. He said, when do you want to do it? So I gave him a date, a tentative date. So hopefully he'll get back to me soon about it. Now I did send a request out to them just now if they want to peek in for a moment and, say hi and literally just give a sneak peek of what we're going to talk about. But I got the actor that plays Garrett on Blue Bloods. He's willing to come on the podcast. I was like in high heaven. I mean, I've had Carol O. I've had Eric Essex. I'm having Jayna Swan. I had Melissa Martin. I mean, wait a minute, and it gets better yet, folks. It gets better yet. But I have the PR character Garrett, public relations character for 1PP, otherwise known as Garrett. Otherwise, real name is Gregory Jabara. So he's coming on. We're just finalizing a date with that. And then November. Oh, I'm double amazed with this. You know, I always tell you guys, I go to Atlantic City a lot. And I've gone to Vegas. So I went to Atlantic City. We're coming up on 2 weeks ago now, as of this Saturday. 2 weeks ago, I went down to Atlantic City, and I got to see The Price is Right live. So when I went to see The Price is Right live, I got to see the host with the most, Todd Newton. So I reached out to his people, and he's on tour until November 15th with the Price is Right live stage show. I said, okay. They said, get back to us then. So I turned around, and I started following him on Instagram. And when I started following him on Instagram, I was like, listen, I know you're out touring right now. I said, but I do this podcast called Life with Joey Calvo. I said, would you be interested in coming on? He said, I would be honored. It's like I could not wait. So Todd Newton, we're finalizing everything for November. It'll probably be right around Thanksgiving, right before Thanksgiving, hopefully. But Todd Newton will be on this podcast. And he started out from a little channel called E Network, E Entertainment Network. When it first came out, he worked on E News Daily. He also became a game show host. He did Family Game Night. He also did Whammy, The New Pressure Luck. And he is out on tour right now for The Price is Right Live. And he also hosts his own podcast called The Host with the Most. So I got it to where we're, like I said, we're going to be finalizing that out. So that is going to be in November. So I am so amazed. I could not believe how amazed I am right now, guys. I am so pumped up, especially Monday. Hopefully on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, Monday, October 4th. Come on the Life with Joey Calvo YouTube channel, live at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Come up with your love and intimacy questions for Jayna. So we're going to have it to where they will pop up in the chat room, and I will be asking her those questions for you. So if you have a love and intimacy type question, now I will advise ahead of time that podcast Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time live will be for mature audiences. Okay? It will be for mature audiences because it's going to be a very sensitive, it may be uncomfortable for those under the age of 18. But of course, teenagers these days know about sex. So, if they haven't learned yet. So if you have questions that you want to ask, any love and intimacy questions that you want to ask Jayna on Monday, come on here, 1:05 Eastern Time on Monday, October, in parentheses, October 4th, live on the YouTube, Life with Joey Calvo YouTube channel. I've been posting a lot of Wonder Woman also. On the lifewithjoeycalvo.blog website. If you are a Wonder Woman fan, you need to go to the lifewithjoeycalvo.blog website. I have posted Facebook video, YouTube video, and Instagram video for a cosplayer out of Colombia by the name of Linda Carter. Well, she goes by Linda Lucia Carter, aka Linda Carter Cosplayer. So I have it to where I have the link, and if you have a Facebook or Instagram or even YouTube, you can go right to those links, and you will see it. A lot of her fans have been asking her for hair falling transformations for at least a year. I know I have, and I was surprised that within a week and a half, there are 2 of them. She did one for season 1 as of today, which is yet to go on YouTube, but I do have the Facebook link on the lifewithjoeycalvo.blog website. And I also posted, I believe I posted the YouTube one. If I didn't post YouTube, it's Instagram or Facebook. It's one of the 2. And that one's like season 2 of Wonder Woman. She's a great cosplayer. I'm trying to get her on the podcast as well. She keeps reminding me her English is not the greatest. But hopefully, I do want to get her on here so we can chat. If she has to have a translator come on to help her with the podcast, that's going to be great as well. But you gotta subscribe to Linda Lucia on YouTube, or if you have Facebook, Linda Carter Cosplayer, or Instagram at Linda Carter Cosplayer. Beautiful. She's a single mom that I'm aware of. I actually had somebody reply to me on Facebook the other day, wanted to meet her in person. I'm like, who doesn't want to meet her in person? I said, you have to go out to Colombia to meet her. She says, I know. The guy's like, I know. But who wouldn't want to meet her? You know, I know you, the podcast fans and YouTube fans, would love to meet her too. So if you do, comment, because I am working on that. If I have to, like I said, get a translator for her, we will work on that. But definitely, she is amazing. She is fun to watch. So follow her on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. You definitely got to check her out. Lexi Swarm. She will be on here October the 11th. She has her own YouTube channel called Swarm TV. So definitely subscribe to her YouTube channel. Jayna Swan also has a YouTube channel called Jayna Swan. And her name is spelled Jayna for Jayna. Okay. So she's probably resting because she just got back from a trip. So I can understand that, you know, she's a little busy. And Gregory is probably a little busy too, especially with season 12 of Blue Bloods coming out tomorrow. So I can't wait for this to happen, guys. I really can't wait. This is going to be a Hotober to remember. And I cannot stress the word Hotober. As crazy as it seems, you know, you have some rock radio stations that go Rocktober, and then you have some that use October and other names. I chose Hotober because when I started lining this up, it was getting hot. I mean, it was getting hot for me. I was like amazed. So definitely, you got to check out these podcasts. Like I said, October 4th, Monday, Jayna Swan, 1 o'clock Eastern Time. October 11th will be Lexi Swarm. And we're working on a date with Gregory Jabara from Blue Bloods. And we're working on Scleroderma Town Hall number 4. That's going to be October 25th as of right now. Date may change on that. So hopefully I'm going to get more podcasts in now that I took a step back in my life. Usually I'd be sleeping at this time, but I just could not wait to share this with you about what's going on with Hotober. I love Hotober. It's just getting awesome every time I say it. Hotober. A Hotober to remember. But this is all awesome. I cannot wait to get this done. I really can't wait to get them on for you guys to listen to and watch on YouTube. Like I said, if you have questions on the 4th or the 11th, or even on the 25th, when we finalize the Scleroderma Town Hall number 4, come on the YouTube channel. It's going to be live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel first. Make sure you click on notifications so when we go live, you're there so you can ask your questions. We do have a chat room in here that so I'm even going to put a comment on here. So it's gonna so, and also, if anybody does watch on YouTube live, I will see that little counter go off. So I'd like to see more than 0. But also, in the meantime, I want to thank all the guests I've had so far on this podcast. From Carol Alt to Sabrina Blocker-Little to Lisa LRE to Grim and just so many people that have come on here. This time, since we've now live streamed onto YouTube, I thank you guys for watching the podcasts go down. Coach Scott Fields, we did that by phone. Eric Essex, like I said, ericessex.net. Again, I apologize for the outside noise because I have my window open. So it's nice and cool. It's in the 50s here in Philly. But we're gonna get a lot going between now and the end of the year because we're gonna make this roll. So you definitely gotta come on the Life with Joey Calvo YouTube channel live October 4th, October 11th, and October 25th, at least, as of right now, until we finalize the date for October 25th. That's being worked on right now as we speak. And then November, Todd Newton. I mean, how good could this get? So hopefully, I've been working on getting more guests. What I love to have on this podcast right now as well, Kathy Arlen, the original Wonder Woman herself, Linda Carter, Linda Lucia Carter, aka Linda Carter cosplayer. Another one I'd love to have on the podcast. Carol, always welcome to come back. Coach Scott Fields, always welcome to come back. All my previous guests that I've had on, Katie Fellinger, former CBS 3 meteorologist, Eric Essex. I'm waiting for him to come to Philly so I can meet up with him. That's going to be awesome. But all my previous guests, Melissa Martin, that I just had on here a couple weeks ago, love to get her back on again. She's got a new series called Align Yourself. It's an Align series. And definitely check out the Melissa on Instagram at the Melissa Martin. She's got a new, she's in the process now of doing one-on-one coaching. She's a business and embodiment coach. If you haven't seen the podcast yet, it is on YouTube. So it's called Life with Melissa Martin. So definitely, you got to check these videos out on the Life with Joey Cowboy YouTube channel. Please subscribe to them because definitely when they are on, they're on within the next hour after these are done. But Jayna Swan is like, I can't wait. I came across her, and I love talking about my future guests. I really do, because they are just awesome. So Jayna Swan, I actually came across her about a week or two ago on Instagram in the Reels. And sorry about that. And so I came across her on Instagram in the Reels, and I turned around. I complimented her. And like I said, that just as a reminder, that podcast on Monday will be for mature audiences only. So, because it may get very intense enough that it may be uncomfortable to people. So listen, if you're going to listen or watch, please be mature about it. Okay? So that's going to be for mature audiences only. I will state that again on Monday when we do the podcast. So I came across Jayna Swan on Instagram, gave her a compliment, told her, how beautiful she is and so on. And I said, listen, I do this podcast. And she was like, I'd be interested to come on. And I was like, so pumped. I mean, this is what started Hotober, was Jayna. And I was like, wow, I could not believe I did this on a whim and without going through it 5,000 times like I've done for Rosalind Sanchez and Yancey Butler and others, and Kathy Ireland, for them to come on. I mean, I've emailed Kathy Ireland, and their people got back to me. They're like, thank you for writing, but right now she's busy. And Carol All, I wrote back to her people, but she's been busy, and I understand that. But they all know the invitations are all there. They're always there. But definitely, you gotta be on the Life with Joey Cowboy YouTube channel, October 4th, October 11th for Lexi Swarm. And like I said, I came across her on an adult website. So she's an adult artist. She hosts a YouTube channel, Swarm TV. And she is part of a band that I'm having her promote. And I forgot, with Jayna, she is going to be doing promotions for a friend of hers for all you Disney fans. I will give you that heads up. It's for Disney fans. So you'll like to hear that promotion on Monday. And then when we get finalized with Gregory Jabara from Blue Bloods, that is going to be another awesome podcast. There are questions I want to ask him about Blue Bloods. So there is a lot going on. He may be filming today, so that's probably why he hasn't gotten back to me in the past couple of days. I did give him an idea of a date, the week I'm looking at to have him on. I'm going to try to do a podcast now once a week. And the word is try. I may get 2 in a week, but at least 1. So definitely. Also, I need to say this. And I want to say this. If you are a if you love McDonald's like I do, and you love the McRib, it's back. November 1st. Check your local McDonald's. November 1st. They will be back for a limited time. It came out in the news today, so I am pumped about that. I told a classmate who also does a podcast on Anchor.fm as well. And I do want to thank Anchor.fm. I do want to thank StreamYard. They have been the greatest to me over the past 2 years with the Anchor.fm, in the past 7 months with 6 or 7 months with, not even 7 months with StreamYard. But they've been awesome. And I thank you so much for letting me use this platform to have people come on. I will continue working on getting celebrity guests because I really, really want to get this out there. I really want to get them out there. I mean, they're awesome. They are just such awesome celebrities. And I really like them. I really want to chat with them. I really want to get to know them more. So definitely keep track on the podcast on anchor.fm/Life with Joey Calvo. Subscribe to the Life with Joey Calvo YouTube channel. We do have the website we have the Life with Joey Calvo.blog website. We are also on podpage.com/life-with-Joey-Calvo. So any audio episode of the podcast will be there. So definitely check that out. So you can catch all, oh my gosh, I'm probably close to 60 now. I'm losing track. I think we're getting to 60 already over the 2 years. So it's great. 1,500 plus downloads. I thank you for those been listening. For those watching on the YouTube channel, I thank you guys. I think we've gotten over almost 100 so far since at least 100. Actually, I think it's at like Lifetime. I think it was over 300 with the other platforms I originally used. So thank you to you for watching these videos. But definitely you want to come in on the live ones, because the live ones, you can get your questions out. You get your questions out. And that way I can pass it on to the guests themselves. So you definitely want to get onto the live YouTube channel streams. So with that said in mind, Hotober 4th, Monday, Jayna Swan, Love and Intimacy Coach. Hotober 11th, adult artist, YouTube channel host, and promoting a band, Lexi Swarm. Sometime mid-October, Gregory Jabara, who plays Garrett on Blue Bloods. October 25th, as of right now, unless these dates change, will be Scleroderma Town Hall number 4. So you definitely want to check all these out. November, once we get that set, will be the host with the most himself, Todd Newton. And hopefully we'll have more to come for November. Maybe Hotober will go into Hovember. Hotmember. I don't know what to call Hot November yet, but we're gonna figure something out by then. I want to carry that all over. Hopefully, we're hopefully I'm looking to do a year-end podcast now. It's not going to be on. I may do a separate YouTube podcast video-wise because it will be not here in Philadelphia. I will say that as of right now. And I feel bad because I didn't do it in July. But we are looking at Vegas in December for the year-end podcast like I normally do. So this year it's going to be hopefully a lot different than the last 2 years when we've done it in Atlantic City. So definitely subscribe to the YouTube channel. Please subscribe to the anchor.fm /Life with Joey Calvo. Please support the podcast because these podcasts pay for the website lifewithjoeycalvo.blog. That's where the money actually will go to, is to pay the lifewithjoeycalvo.blog website every year, because that does cost me every year. So definitely subscribe. I cannot state that enough. I thank you all for listening, watching, and I can't wait to start Hotober off flaming hot. And believe me, that podcast might get flaming hot when you see. So you definitely got to get on the Life with Joey Calvo YouTube channel for that. At least for Hotober 4th and 11th, because I know they're going to be flaming hot. Might get a scorcher with Gregory Jabara, but we'll see about that. But thank you so much for the 1,500 plus downloads. Thank you for the possibly at least 300 views on YouTube. Thank you so much, StreamYard, Anchor.fm, all of you. My name is Joey Calvo. God bless you all. Take care. Bye-bye now.